I'm Nikki, artist, vintage collector, mom to 2 teens, and one very playful kitten. Vintage has never been about just old things to me. It's comfort, it's memory, it's the feeling of coming home.
I've been wasting my time, feeling lonely.
My love for it goes all the way back to my grandparents' house. I can still remember the smell of the tiny attic attached to my grandparents' office. A little room filled with vintage toys. Nothing special, just magic. They lived just outside of San Francisco, and every time we made the trip down from Washington State, they'd open the little attic door for me, and it felt like stepping into another world. Sometimes nowadays, I can still smell that smell when I'm at an estate sale, and it takes me right back to that attic. Then came the movie Now and Then. Still my #1 comfort movie. It wasn't the story of the mystery that the girls were solving that truly grabbed me, it was the era that it was set in, the 1970s. The beaded curtains, the bright colors, the bell-bottom jeans. I wanted to live inside that world. When I was 10, my parents built me a little playhouse attached to our home. And of course, I had to turn it into my first vintage cottage. We hosted little parties in there, we watched Titanic on VHS, we sat in beanbag chairs, and giggled under the glow of the lava lamps. Looking back, that playhouse is the first version of the life I'm building right now. All of it, the toys, the attic, the California trips, the 70s movies, shaped my taste long before I knew what aesthetic meant. Vintage isn't a trend for me, it's the thread that's always been there. It's where I feel most myself. And as an adult, as an artist, it makes perfect sense that I built a whole business around it. Retro Rainbow Company exists because of these memories. The colors, the textures, the stories from the past. They're all the pieces of who I've always been. And the funny thing is, even after all that childhood color and nostalgia, I didn't truly find my way back to vintage until my 20s. Next week, we're moving into the chapter where everything shifted for me. How I rediscovered vintage in my 20s, how reselling became my entry point, and how one job, helping an old collector who lived behind a monkey tree, brought it all rushing back. Episode 3, get to know my vintage side. That's where my modern vintage life truly begins. So if you want to follow this journey with me, make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you in the next episode.